An inventory, a good complete inventory, is vital to get the tenancy on a good start. Things like meter readings are invaluable, the condition of property, and you have to be extremely careful, making sure that you take photographs and you have any, especially if you've got anything that's not quite right with the property. I think that's really important to begin with, that we have that noted on our inventory system. And obviously for them to sign a disclaimer in relation to the condition of the property, that they're taking that property in a good order, and that's how they will return it to us in the end, hopefully. At the end of a tenancy, that's when it becomes into its own right, really, because that's your document to say, this is a condition that we provided this property in, and obviously you signed and said that this is how we was going to receive it back, and if it's not, that's your starting point. For either taking it to dispute, or obviously to look at how you can, maybe they said there is serious damage, how you can prove that you as a letting agency are right. We had a landlord who rented a property out to a nurse, and I've never seen anything like it. During the period of the landlord actually did their let only, so they hadn't done any inspections throughout the tenancy period. And when we were called in at the end to ascertain and look at we did a let only, so it was just to look at our inventory, which was quite detailed, and then to look at the actual property. I've never seen anything like it. We actually opened the garage, and there was remnants of gerbil cages in there, and hamster cages, sawdust all over the place. Thankfully there was no animals still in there, but they must have just used this garage as somewhere to have their animals, and obviously probably wasn't allowed to have pets. But the landlord, being inexperienced, hadn't done property checkout and not done their due diligence during the tenancy. The house itself was just filthy. They'd let the children write all over walls. It was just unbelievable. They'd taken up a beautiful floor and laid down some horrendous substitute. Every room was an absolute disgrace, and it went to DPS because that's where the deposit was lodged, and it was a hard struggle getting the money back, but they did, because we had such good inventory to begin with, and photographic evidence that was date and stamped to begin with, and date and stamped at the end of the tenancy. Otherwise I don't think we would have got it back.